What up, everyone? Welcome back to Watch the Throne Fantasy Football Podcast. Today's episode, we're excited. It's the mock draft episode. Why? Because football is back. Oh, can we say it that loud?
Oh, it's back. We had a game last week.
It's fully back?
We have football this weekend.
It's back.
Okay.
We are back.
We're so back. The Hall of Fame game. Did you guys? I know you watched it for sure.
I watched the first couple drives.
Okay. Did you happen to watch any of it?
I did.
The whole game?
My guy, not the whole game.
Okay.
No. My guy
That was
Trey Lance
crazy.
starting, so I gotta check it out.
I saw the box score. Trey
Hey,
Lance.
he had a look, we joke, but he had a nice performance. He was he had some touch on some of his throws, which he didn't have his first couple years. It's nice to see.
It's Trey Lance, man.
Trey Lance.
That guy was supposed to be
third overall, dude. Third overall.
There was a big fantasy name on the field too.
who's
Marion
that?
Hampton got 2 carries.
Okay. And how did he look?
He looked good, but 2 carries.
I will admittedly, transparently, I didn't watch a single snap because I was in Chicago on vacation and we were having a great time. And
Fair.
we just
Unbelievable.
Didn't happen to be at a place that had the game on.
Couldn't just be like, hey, let's watch this game for like 10 minutes.
They were watching the golf tournament at the bar we were at.
Oh,
Understandable. People bet heavy on golf.
Yeah.
I almost bet on the preseason game, but okay, whatever. I heard Trey Lance was starting. I really wanted to put money on the Chargers. I really did.
What was the final? Someone blew someone out.
34-7.
The Chargers won?
Yes.
Yeah. Fighting Trey Lances?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fighting Harbaughs.
The Fighting Harbaughs.
Yeah.
I'm Al. That's Gabe. Ray. Mike 4 back in the building again.
What's going on,
I
guys?
will never call you by your name ever again, Mike
What
4.
up, Mike 4?
Long time no see.
Long time no see.
I know.
Quick update. We will be doing these every single week now that football is back.
We are back.
We are so back. News and notes to start before the mock draft. A familiar face returns to the Fighting Trey Lances. Keenan Allen returns to the Chargers. Good news, bad news. Who does it hurt? Who does it help on that team?
I don't think it hurts anyone necessarily. I think it helps Herbert. I think people will be a little worried about Ladd and maybe losing a couple targets. But honestly, they don't really have a legit number 2. I just think this goes to show that Quentin Johnston's still not that guy. So I think they're bringing in another weapon just to have a second weapon. It'll actually, I think it helps Ladd get open.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. It helps everybody involved. Ladd, Herbert, Harbaugh, they're all happy. Everybody's smiling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Quentin Johnston has completely I had high hopes for him, and completely fallen off.
Yeah.
Trey Harris was a popular name that people were floating around. Do you think we hear a lot less of that name in fantasy circles moving forward now that Keenan is there?
I do personally. I didn't have him. I wasn't really high on him anyway.
Me either.
But I can see where he was high because he's going to have plenty of opportunities. They just got limited though.
Right. Matthew Stafford, we're going to go quarterback heavy here for this next little 30 seconds. He's been resting with a back issue, but you said earlier off air that they found something actually wrong in the back.
So the myth was that he was just resting, and obviously Matthew Stafford being 37 years old, older quarterback, he doesn't want to throw in camp. Come to find out, he actually does have a disc issue in his back. Now, it is early still. We are still about a month away from kickoff. This could be nothing. With that being said, I would keep an eye on this, though, with draft season coming up. You want to keep an eye on Puka and Devontae Adams. Those are 2 big names, Kyron Williams as well. The backup is Jimmy Garoppolo. He has a history with Devontae Adams in the Raiders. So that could be okay for Devontae. Don't know about Puka. That would be a wild card. But this is something just to keep an eye on.
I remember and quote Devontae Adams while he was there with Jimmy Garoppolo.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get the out of here.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I don't
So
know.
I'm not sure him and Jimmy are really.
That's not great news.
No, it's not. Hopefully Stafford gets healthy. Hopefully they figure out what's wrong with him. Hopefully he doesn't have to go into a procedure at 37 years old. Your recovery time is not super fat. We'll see. So let it play out.
Also looking good for my Joker so far.
Truth. And all those people that said, "Where's Matthew Stafford?" In the
True.
top 10 fantasy?
We might know a thing or two here.
Where is he at?
That's how you read the
Yeah,
comments.
it is. Yes, only Stafford.
That's how
Only
I
for
would read the comments.
So, sticking with quarterbacks, I actually just saw one that isn't on this list on the TV and here in the studio. Said Aaron Rodgers open to playing Week 1 preseason.
Open to it
Open to it.
publicly.
Yeah, doesn't mean he will publicly. Dude, behind closed door, and Aaron Rodgers is a different.
Yeah.
he's a different dude behind closed doors. Big quarterbacks to play this weekend. J.J. McCarthy. Excited to watch him. Cam Ward, I think everyone's excited to see what he can do.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray and Joe Burrow, those are kind of shocks.
Burrow big time for
Burrow
sure.
for sure. And then Shedeur Sanders set to start as well. So all those guys set to start for their team. How long does Burrow go? How long does Kyler go? How long does Shedeur go?
Shedeur, I think, goes the whole game.
Yeah, no shot. They got to give Gabriel
Dylan
Yeah,
Gabriel.
Yeah.
But he's hurt, if I'm not mistaken. He has a hammy, right? Because they signed
all
Huntley.
yeah. When I first saw that report, I was like, this has to be a NFL meme. Like Brown signed Tyler Huntley. I was like, dude, they got 4 of these guys already,
Now they got 5.
and now they have 5. It's crazy. I had to
6.
double
Count
source verify.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Pickett and
Yeah, Pickett's got to get
Pickett's
Gabriel
hurt.
doesn't pick or
Pickett's
doesn't play.
hurt.
If they
Yeah.
don't, I wouldn't be surprised. I heard they have hammies.
Shedeur all game.
Possibly. Nah, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure Dylan Gabriel has a hamstring.
We don't want to get Flacco out for one drive. Let him
Actually, you can quote me. I know he has a
lube
hurt
up the
hammy.
joints.
I know he has a hurt hammy. I just don't know if he's going to play this weekend.
That's kind of crazy. Sanders the whole game would. I mean, I would tune in.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It's going to be the most televised preseason game ever.
I would tune in for sure. How about J.J. McCarthy? How long does he go?
I think he plays some significant snaps. Like he's definitely. I don't think he'll be out after a series or two. Like, he's got to play at least in
Maybe the whole first
the
quarter.
first, maybe a little into the second. I would think.
Okay. I'm excited to see that
I
develop.
like 2 series.
Justin Jefferson for sure not playing. Right? I'm
pretty sure he's not.
I'm not sure he's even been practicing yet. Which that's a guy to monitor. Because if you're picking 5th overall, like I know someone who is in the league, and he falls right around there, if he hasn't practiced before season, you're probably not going to take him.
You might have a decision to make.
Might have a decision to make. We are going to use the greatest fantasy football app ever created, the top fantasy football platform. We have a website. If you don't know, now you know. ThroneFantasyFootball.com. You can find my article that I wrote about the top fantasy football platforms on there. I ranked this one number 1 overall. It's the Sleeper app. Throw up the mock draft. Here we go. I have picked 9. Ray, where'd you claim?
I took 2.
We do have a couple guests on there with us. I took 6.
6.
Do we want to plug their names and let them know the world who they are?
Of course. Let's get Mike 4's pick first. Mike 4, where did you pick?
I got 4.
4. Go ahead, Gabe. Shout them out.
Our good friend of the show, AJ, is picking 8. And our other good friend of the show, Mr. Helm, is picking 10.
8 and 10.
So we have 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10.
Beautiful.
And then the other 6 will be auto draft.
Yep. Beautiful. So we're going to start the mock draft now. You can see it on your screen if you're watching on YouTube. You can still see us on the screen, too. We're doing big things around here. Shout out Mike 4.
You.
Shout out Mike 4 for the big thing.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's gonna be a hard new hat though.
1-1.
Nah, dude, I wore this
Whoa.
just for you guys.
1-1.
I love it.
Went Saquon Barkley, which is weird because your brother was going to join us,
Yes.
and he was probably going to pick at number 1
He's leaning Saquon right now.
and probably going to take Saquon. So this plays out for how this.
For Ray.
Yes. Now,
Beautifully.
Ray at 2.
So I came into this and I was gonna try and go an alternate strategy and test different strategies out, but I can't do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and take Bijan right here.
Okay. Bajan at 2.
I forgot he came out and said
Bajan.
we've been saying his name wrong this whole time.
yeah.
Yes. Bajan Mustard.
Bijan.
So now Mike 4 is up
My
at 4.
apologies.
So Chase went 3.
It went Jamar Chase at 3.
So
Now Mike 4 is up.
real quick, I do want to comment. I have seen a couple mocks. I don't know how well you guys are keeping up on other people's mocks, and I try not to because I try to stay in
Sure.
our league's
Sure.
thoughts. But I've seen Saquon kind of dropping
Mhm.
and Christian McCaffrey rising.
Yeah, that part sucks.
It
Sucks for me.
it's a little worrisome. I'm not going to fall into it. I would say if I have the number 1 pick, I would take Saquon. I said it's the safest pick, but that's just me. I understand the Bijan love,
Yep.
but Saquon to me is just the safest.
So this is a standard PPR. We have 2 wide receivers,
Are we
2 running
surprised?
backs, a flex, a tight end, and a quarterback. Full PPR. Mike 4 went
Surprise, surprise.
CD
Come on,
Lamb.
CD.
What a shocker.
I'm going to homer this one.
Cowboys. He's got a Cowboys hat on right now.
I just want to let you know, in our league where I pick 2 and you pick 4, Mike 4, you might want to come up with a backup plan. That's
Hey,
all I'm going to say.
listen. Ray goes, I'm going to take running backs, right? And then he goes, boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he said he's going to
I
take
was gonna-
Chase.
No, he's gonna
Wide
take
receivers.
yeah,
He goes, I'm
and
going to
then
wide
running back.
receivers and see what it plays out with.
I
And I'm like,
changed it.
Yeah.
It's just so hard.
Listen,
So-
this is our first public mock draft.
Yeah.
I get wanting to, look at strategies and stuff, but we're going to be judged on this. Right?
That's a fair point.
Right.
It's our first one.
And I'm at 6. I'm on the clock.
Yep. Jefferson went 5.
Wide receiver run here. To me, there's a clear top 6, and it's Saquon, Bijan, and Gibbs, and then it's Chase, Lamb, and Jefferson. Not in that particular order, just the other positions. So to me, this is an easy pick of Jahmyr Gibbs.
Gibbs at 6.
Now, hopefully AJ is on. He obviously we're not live. I
Yep.
did text him that we're starting,
Yep. We have a 5-minute window for AJ.
so we can talk about some things if we. I'm
Yep.
on Raw, so I will say this: after 6, I think it's a wild card.
It is.
I think 7 could be McCaffrey. I think it could be Amon Ra, Puka, Genty, Henry. Like, there's a number of picks that at 7, that's the spot I would not want to be.
Yeah, I think I agree with your top 6 are the 6 names that did go 1 through 6 here. I don't think that changes at all. If it does, that's kind of wild. Malik Neighbors at 8.
Wow, he is okay. So he took. Wow.
All right. So
So here we go.
that's on me at 9. Malik at 8. We should be live. We should have done this on live,
That-
so AJ could have watched on YouTube as well.
I would love for them to chime in, but we'll maybe we'll have them on one day.
Yep. Call in.
Yeah. So what do you do here?
So this is tough.
Tell us what
right?
you're thinking.
So I've been pretty locked in on taking McCaffrey at 9,
Okay.
and it's because I think he's well rested. He's on basically a full year of non-contact, non-running, right? The Achilles are worrisome. The calf is worrisome. But I think if he doesn't do well, the Niners are going to suck.
Okay.
It's a true statement.
So
What
about your fantasy team though?
I'm just going to take McCaffrey because I think he has a true shot at becoming, if all goes right and he stays healthy, he could be the RB1 at the end of the year overall. So we're going to go McCaffrey here and see if a guy I would like to fall back to me makes it back to me. So McCaffrey at 9.
So here, let me ask you your thought part, because I always say 9 is my sweet spot. I love 9. Does it matter who goes ahead? Like how many running backs and receivers go ahead of you? Are you hoping to go something on the way back? Hoping to get a player on the way back? What is your thought process at 9?
For me, it's when you're that close to the turn, which 9 is close enough to the turn. I look at my roster, what position of need I have, and if I'm in need of a running back more than a wide receiver, I will take the running back a little bit ahead of their ADP.
Okay.
In worries that they won't make it back to me on that next time around. And
Okay.
just take the best available wide receiver at the next point, or vice versa.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
John is on the clock at 10.
And I just texted him, making sure he's on. So let's see. I'm curious to see that. So right now we have 5 receivers and 4 running backs off the clock or off the board.
Yep. Again, this is full point PPR.
I texted him to make sure he's on. He said, "Yeah, let me think."
It went Saquon 1, Bijan 2, Jamar Chase 3, CeeDee Lamb 4, Justin Jefferson 5, Jahmyr Gibbs 6, Amon Ra 7, Malik Neighbors 8, Christian McCaffrey 9, Brian Thomas Jr. 10, Derrick Henry 11, Nico Collins 12. So I can tell you the guy I was hoping to fall back to me did not fall back to me.
Nico?
Nico. Hopeful that Nico would get back to me. I'm worried that I'm going to have to go Nico and then McCaffrey potentially. We'll see. Ashton Genty, Puka Nacua, Devon, A-Chain.
That Puka and Derrick Henry combo standing out to me right now at 11.
And that's Team 11. That's
That's
not it.
nasty.
That's a computer.
That's a great.
That's
great
not
pick.
even a human mind.
All right, Al, you're back on the clock. Now what? And what I was trying to see is I do notice that the back end in a lot of drafts, a lot of people they feel like they're forced to go running back receiver.
Yep.
I'll say this. I picked 12 last year. I went running back. Don't be afraid to go running back, or even receiver. Whatever your strategy is, go with it.
I don't mind that call at all. I'm going to ignore it and go running back, wide receiver.
I like it.
But I think you're
You're
not
not going to like this
incorrect.
pick.
You're not incorrect. You're not going to like this pick, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh.
But he's staring at me. He's screaming at me. We
He's
just
right there.
posted about him on social.
Do it, sir.
Have to.
We're going to go Drake London. I think he's in for a stellar year.
So you're the one
That
I'm
could be a little early, potentially, but it is a mock, right? Other guys I was looking at, Bucky Irving, Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor there over Drake London. But I chose Drake London with a full point PPR. There went A.J. Brown. I left A.J. Brown for A.J.
What an Eagles fan.
What an Eagles fan.
And I actually have him on the phone. He can hear. He wanted to hear us, so I have him quiet. He's not going to talk.
I like it. I like it.
He just wants to hear us. And I said my own value. You don't feel forced to go running back receiver. If you feel like you can get good, I feel like you can get good receivers later on.
Yep.
So I'm going to take my own advice here. I'm going running back. But I'm not going with your boy. I'm going with Josh Jacobs. This is another guy. I think his ADP needs to be higher. I think he needs to be looked at more towards the end of the first, early second.
Okay. So far we have running back, receiver, running back, receiver, running back, receiver, running back, receiver for the back end of the draft. Then you got AJ at 8. He goes receiver, receiver. Team 7 went receiver, tight end. That's a scary combo. Then we go running back with Gabe. And then receiver with Team 5. That brings us up to Mike 4, who's on the clock with CeeDee Lamb already on his roster.
We'll give him a moment. Let me ask you guys.
Yeah.
Do you think Ladd McConkey's a second-round pick?
Man, for whatever reason, I worry that he's not as good as people think he is. But, man, he was really good as a rookie.
Yeah.
But with Keenan Allen in town now, I move him down personally.
Ray, what do you think?
I think he's okay in the second round.
Okay.
I probably personally wouldn't take him in the second round, but I can see the appeal, and I think he's going to have enough opportunity, and he'll be all right.
Well, and this is middle of second round, right?
Yeah.
So
Good pick, Mike 4.
there goes Jonathan Taylor to Mike 4.
I like that
I
Josh
like it.
Jacobs. I wish he would have. That's who I really like. So
Yeah, I don't
hate
see
you for that.
I don't see him falling in real drafts that far. But again, and we're still a couple weeks away, so we'll see what happens.
Looks like Lamar Jackson, the first quarterback off the board, over even Josh Allen.
I'm gonna let you guys in on a little strategy of mine.
Okay.
I hate that I'm gonna say this.
Oh boy.
I am looking to get a quarterback in the third round.
In the third round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's fine.
So I love the Lamar pick.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all.
Because I think if you look at the quarterbacks after Lamar and Josh Allen, it takes a little bit of a dip, but just a little bit with Burrow. I do have concerns about Jaden Daniels without McLaurin, if
Sure.
McLaurin's not there.
Yep.
And then I'm just a Cowboys fan, so I just hate Jalen Hurts.
Requested to be traded. Ray is on the clock.
Yep.
We didn't say that at the top of the hour. Terry McLaurin did request to be traded. I know we're going to talk a little bit
Yeah.
about stuff as we're drafting.
We can get there. He'll be drafted here soon, I'm sure.
Really? Really?
I mean,
What if no one takes him, even computer?
that would be funny.
Yeah. There
Lucky.
it is.
There it
Ray.
is.
There it
I
is.
like it.
Look at team 1 at the turn. It went Bucky Irving, then Trey McBride and Josh Allen. So team 1 has running back, tight end, quarterback. Ray has running back, similar to Gabe. Okay.
And I will say that I'm waiting on a tight end this year. I love Trey. I love Brock. Well, I don't love Brock Bowers, but I do like Brock Bowers a lot. I do think I'm waiting on a tight end this year.
Does Ray go his royalty pick and go Jordan Mason here?
That was on the top of my mind.
Hey, Mike 4 has 2 picks before you pick again. So
That's
True.
a fair point.
True.
That's probably not going to happen. Here. And this is a tough spot. And
Talk
I
it
think
through.
I might. So I like JSN, right? He had a nice season.
You could start 3 running backs too.
That's a fair point, but then you're limited with your receiver options after that.
Yeah.
I think Tyreek could be, if he's able to get back to his typical production, he could be a league winner. So I'm gonna go Tyreek there.
I love that. I think that's great value right there. Getting who we still think is probably talent-wise a top 5 talented wide receiver in the league to get him in the third round. The off-the-field issues and the chemistry kind of concerning, but it's Tyreek, and they're professionals. They got to figure it out.
Yeah.
his quarterback straight up saying, like, there's a lot to work on about, like, their relationship is like, whoa, you guys bringing that to the podium?
You know, Tua's a self-aware guy.
It's tough. Yeah.
I would hope he doesn't mean anything like that by it, but it's a little concerning. But, I mean, Tyreek Hill, one of the best receivers.
For sure. Fastest.
In the third round.
He's fastest boy.
Mike 4 back on the clock here.
Chase Brown went there, and then James Cook. That's a pretty solid running back duo for Mike 4. CeeDee Lamb, Jonathan Taylor, James Cook. I'm kind of liking that team.
Kind of dig it too. Can I just
wait till he has Jordan Mason to it?
I know, right?
Are you worried about James Cook holdout?
No.
Okay. Because I'm not either.
Yeah. He's holding in currently, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah.
But he's another guy that I've seen him go as late as 4th round.
Uh-huh.
I think just talent-wise, though, is like a running back. That's what I need right now.
He was a top 10 running
back.
back.
Okay.
Yep.
I can
don't think
reach or get something kind of solid. So
I'm not sure his touchdowns repeat themselves. He was a touchdown machine last year. But even a slight downgrade for those touchdowns, just maybe 4 less, he's still a great fantasy pick.
So I'll say this. I have been playing fantasy football for over almost 20 years.
In all my days.
I know that makes me sound like an old man. I'm kind of old school with it. I have no problem going running back here. And this man helped me win a fantasy championship last year. Wow. And he just signed a 2-year, $33 million contract extension, I believe it was. Maybe not that much. Maybe it was a little less. That sounds a little lot. But I'm going Kyren Williams here.
Kyren, that's my guy.
It is your guy.
That's my guy.
He's another one. Like I'm a little confused why he's available. So, and that's why I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I have the number 2 pick in one league, and that's why I'm considering going CeeDee Lamb at 2 because I feel like I can get Kyren in the 2nd, James Cook in the 3rd. There's some running backs here late that I like.
You got Kyren middle of 3rd here.
Yeah,
that's great.
That's really good. James Cook, Chase Brown, all in the 3rd round for running back so far. Now AJ back on the clock.
Who can hear us, and he's there. So let's see, AJ. Let's see what you do here. You have 2 receivers, Malik Neighbors and AJ Brown. I know what he's going to do in the 4th round. I'll wait for him to do that. But I'm curious to see what he does here.
He's going Dallas Goedert in the 4th.
I'll say it's probably an Eagle. I'll give you that hint.
Okay.
Because I know you won't do it. Well, you may. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
I'm super high on that guy that I think
Marvin?
it might be Marvin Harrison. He's still a believer. AJ's still a believer. Okay.
It's got to get better, right?
He burned me last year. He pissed me off.
I get it.
He was part of the greatest 5-1 team ever assembled.
You're up. What are you thinking?
So it went round 3 so far. Josh Allen, Tyreek Hill, Chase Brown, James Cook, Garrett Wilson, Kyren Williams, T. Higgins, Marvin Harrison Jr., and now pick 9 of the 3rd round. Jackson Smith and Jigba is still there. We opened up the 3rd round talking about him.
Yeah.
So the fact that he is still there is a little bit shocking.
I can almost guarantee John takes him next pick.
Or
a computer.
I would like another wide receiver here with full point PPR. I think JSN is a bit of a PPR guy.
Let me ask you real quick.
Pick.
How much do you look at to 10, 11, and 12 when you're drafting here? Like what they have
as far
already?
as their rosters?
Yes.
I do fairly often, like in a real draft, especially if you see the board in front of you, right? Here, we all look the same, right? We're all identical.
Running back, receiver.
Yep. So I'm not as, like, none of them have the need that I don't, right? So it actually set up pretty nicely for me at this point. I'm going to go JSN here.
Okay.
It's a great pick.
Like I said, we started talking about him in the start of the 3rd round.
Are you a believer in Sam Darnold?
I am not
Yeah,
really a
I am.
believer in Sam Darnold.
You are not, you said?
Not really, but I think he's going to be great.
Okay.
I think it'd be very productive, similar to what he's done, what he did last year.
I will say I love JSN. I'm a little hesitant with Sam Darnold, but I'm hoping that it wasn't Minnesota that made him good. I'm hoping like he has a bounce back and he's actually a good quarterback. I am rooting for him.
Biggest surprise so far? Anyone? Any surprises?
You know, I've been ramping up my studies lately, and this is kind of how it's looked in most mocks. Certain things surprise me. Like in normal drafts, I don't think you're going to see a Brock Bowers second round. I think most fantasy leagues are going to wait for a tight end. But I could be wrong. Drake London, I do think falls in our league in CBS. Other leagues, he might go around there. Lad McConkey. There's guys I think that should go. Like Tyreek, I should second round. I love Chase Brown, James Cook, Kyron. Those guys should be second rounders to me. But just, that's the beauty of fantasy football and how we all look at it differently.
Truth. John is on the clock.
I'll shoot him a text real quick. Let's see if he's still there.
He's probably thinking.
He's thinking.
I get it.
Don't hurry up. No, I'm just kidding. What about you? So what do you have, Ray? Let's see your first 3 picks. Running back, receiver. So now do you plan on going quarterback soon, or do you wait?
At this point, with Lamar and Josh off the board, I'm more than likely going to wait. Waiting is typically a strategy that I use every year. I'm happy with the 9th, 10th, 11th ranked quarterback, and more often than not, they climb their way into the top 5 anyway at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So I'm completely comfortable waiting on quarterback. A lot of times I will have 4 running backs, 4 receivers before I take a quarterback.
Very funny because quarterback run just began.
I was gonna say I'm a future teller,
Mm-hmm.
and I know AJ is over there punching the couch.
Of course.
He wanted Hurts.
So I am incredibly high on Jalen Hurts this year.
Okay.
Remember how high I was on Josh Allen last year?
Yes.
That's Jalen Hurts for me this year.
Okay.
I think the pieces are in place for Jalen Hurts to finish as the number 1 quarterback.
The only thing, and I'll just speak to our league that we're in. I don't think you'll get him because unless you take him like 3rd round,
Right.
he won't fall.
Oh, for the CBS one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he falls.
I don't think I'll get him in CBS either, but potentially Yahoo at 9 because the CBS I'm pick 5, so I don't think in a world.
And John took my receiver that I was aiming for into the 4th round.
So John went Alvin Kamara and Devontae Adams. He went a couple fantasy vets, right? Who
It's a nice way to put it.
they've been doing it for a while,
Yeah.
right? And they're steady, they're reliable. I mean, Tay has been a little bit less reliable the last couple seasons because of bad quarterback play, but
Kamara was awesome last year until he got hurt, and then the quarterback change as well.
And I'm worried about both those guys a little bit this year. The Saints have no idea who their quarterback's going to be. I mean, Tyler Shuck is still the favorite, but Rattler's supposedly looking
I was
good.
gonna say there's a report, but Rattler looks better.
And so, we'll see how it shakes out there. And then Devontae Adams, he's attached to Matt Stafford, who
Or Jimmy G.
right now is not practicing. So we'll see. Terry McLaurin did get drafted.
Yeah, and it was by a computer, and obviously the computer might not know, but I don't think he gets traded. I think they figure it out. It does seem like requesting for the trade is a new trade or a contract tactic to get the high-paying contract. I'm not mad at it. Do what's best for you, but I don't see a scenario where they trade him.
So all the rushing quarterbacks are gone, right? The top rushing quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow is still there.
Don't you do it.
Do it.
He is still there. He doesn't run, but that defense sucks. And he's going to throw the ball a lot.
Don't you do it.
To Jamar and Co. But I only have one running back thus far. Going into the 4th round.
And you can look
that starts to scare me.
You can look at the running backs coming up. I think it hits a very big downhill.
Yeah, it's going to thin out real quick.
After the next 5 running backs, I think it gets very scary.
Yeah, it starts to scare me. So I'm going to take another – I'm going to get this attached to the Seahawks offense.
Oh, my. Don't. Oh, my.
Maybe I won't, but I'm super high on Kenneth Walker.
Do it. You might as well go. It's a mock.
It is a mock. I don't like to running back wide receiver stack. I don't on the same team.
It depends.
But for this scenario, I guess I will go. I love Chuba too. I'm going Chuba Hubbard. I can't do the running back receiver stack. I can't.
I think we have our first official reach.
Can't do it.
It's a round, so I'm not mad at it because you won't get them probably by the next round. But I like it.
Chuba, I love Chuba. All that was left there was Amari and Hampton, which I don't really like drafting rookie running backs. That's probably a fault of mine. Kenneth Walker, James Conner, Joe Mixon. Mixon's hurt. Montgomery. At that point, you're looking at, guys that question marks. We are only going 9 rounds as well, correct?
So you don't stack Seahawks. Was that like part of your decision?
Yes.
As far as like any team?
So if it wasn't Sam Darnold, I would maybe go quarterback and JSN, right? I don't like stacking running back and wide receiver. Okay. I like stacking quarterback, running back, or quarterback receiver, or quarterback tight end.
What if it was Saquon, AJ Brown?
I was gonna say there's scenarios.
But even that, I'm not a huge fan of that. So even those guys, I would worry about.
One year I had Le'Veon and Antonio Brown. Like that was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That was a ridiculous year, though. So
I know that was crazy, and I still came in second.
My guy off the board there.
John in the league chat, the mock draft chat, says 3 running backs in the 6th spot is psychotic, like eating ramen noodles raw. So before we got on, Gabe asked John, have you ever eaten ramen? Because John was eating ramen.
Yeah, I was going to say, set it up.
John was eating ramen, and Gabe says, have you ever eaten ramen raw?
Yeah, you take the top ramen out of the wrapper, you put the seasoning on top, and you just eat it like a cracker.
And John was like, what the hell are you talking about? Which is crazy because I did.
I've done that.
Yeah. I think it's really good.
I think it's normal. I think you haven't lived if you haven't done that.
Right. So we're only going 9 rounds, right? So we are in round 4 at this point. You haven't lived if you haven't done that. Sorry, John, you've lived.
So, John, you like your 0 running back strategy. I like my 0 receiver strategy. I'm going Joe Burrow here.
Wow. So he is 3 running backs and a quarterback through 4 rounds.
I think you might regret that. Bunch of receivers coming off the board soon.
That is risque.
There's some guys I like still. So if there's some guys that come off the board I don't get, then okay, I regret it. But there's a couple guys I still like.
Mike 4 back on the clock. So far in round 4, it went Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Adams, Chuba Hubbard, George Kittle, Mike Evans, Joe Burrow, Cortland Sutton. Sneaky pick there.
And it's a mock. Talk to us, Mike. What are you thinking over there? What are you looking at? What's catching your eye?
He's scrolling up and down pretty fast.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Quarterback?
I'm thinking about quarterback.
Wow.
Yep. Round 4 and 5 is usually the quarterback run.
I got a couple people that I'm hoping kind of come back around. So it's like, do I
Well, I'll say this. So 2 teams picking your way have already picked quarterbacks. So only Ray needs a quarterback.
Yep.
That's fine. That's fine though.
So you might wait.
See, that doesn't swing my decision. Like if I like a guy, I like a guy.
No, I'm with you. If you like a guy, take him. I'm just saying, there's 2 ways to look at it. Do you want to wait on a quarterback or do you just take your guy?
I think I'm just gonna. You know what?
Quarterback here.
I'm kind of high on this guy.
The big 5 is. Ooh, let's see it.
Wow. Whoa. Bo Nix, the 6th quarterback off the board.
That's wild. You're a wild man, Mike.
Wow.
I try.
He had 90+ rushing attempts last year.
I love it.
He can run.
Bo is nice.
He's nice.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I love it. It's a little bit of a reach for me, but I love it.
I could have maybe got him coming back around. Yes, but it's
Potentially.
You 1,000% could have.
But
who else would you have taken there, right?
Exactly.
That's my only thing when I come to fantasy drafts and mock drafts. Like, yes, go get your guy, but maybe 1 round earlier. I think you could have waited maybe even to the 6. Well, maybe not 6. 6 is pushing it. 5 for sure, though.
Omarion Hampton goes off the board after Bo Nix, and Ray is on the clock. I keep recapping the rounds for the people that aren't visually watching this. So.
Yeah. So here's where a spot where you got to consider position, right? Because I'm drafting 2. You got team 1 getting 2 picks. They don't have a receiver yet.
Yep.
My guy's not going to be there if I don't take him now.
Ooh.
So we're going to take him.
I was going to say, I knew it was going to be DJ.
You knew it was going to be DJ.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Dahe Moore, then DK Metcalf, and then Kenneth Walker.
Real quick, to recap what you said, in case people aren't visually watching, why wouldn't people be visually watching us, Al?
Because we are on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
That's right.
And a lot of other platforms that I can't really think of right now. iHeart is one of them.
We'll put them in the link.
Yeah, like Pod Craze is one of them. There's a lot.
We'll put a link out.
There's a lot.
And real quick, now, since the last time we recorded our Royalty and Joker episode, there's been some videos of Caleb Williams out there. Struggling is the word I would use.
Yes.
Are you concerned about that, Ray?
Not overly concerned. No, struggling. It's preseason. It's training camp. It's like the very beginning. He's got 4 games to get ready for the regular season and a ton of practices, I'm sure it'll be fine.
At least DJ Moore's hands aren't squares and nets. He's throwing the hands.
And I think while Ray thinks about his next pick, I brought this up before we went on air if we want to mention it, the training camp reports of this guy looks great and this guy looks bad.
Best shape of his life.
Yeah, and the worst shit. Oh my God, he looks terrible.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are meant to look bad right now. They haven't played football in probably 3, 4 months, 5 months, depending on who they are and what. And he has a new system, new coach. He's getting used to everything. I don't like to overreact.
Well, and it happens in spring training in baseball for pitchers. They're working on a new pitch, a new mechanic, like
Things
a new
they worked on.
release. So there might be, one of his coaches might say, hey, try to give this a little shot, give it a week or so, and if you hate it, then whatever. Or by the end of the week, you might see improvement, and it might be the new way you throw the football, right? So that could be a bit of what's happening as well. It is time for them to improve on stuff and try things out, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think we overreact. Now, should you have a little, maybe just this a little bit more
concern,
Yeah.
But
something to keep an eye on.
We're talking about very minimal, and just keep an eye on preseason and as we get closer to the season.
NFL athletes, you know what I mean? They're still NFL athletes. I shared the Statue of Liberty high five with Ray after he chose Sam Laporta at tight end. That makes Laporta the 1, 2, 3, the 4th tight end off the board. I think that's fine. 4th tight end off.
If I'm to be honest, I actually was going to look at him if receivers weren't there for me here. I was looking at Laporta.
Okay. Then it went James Conner, 3rd pick of the 5th round. Then Mike 4 went Zay Flowers, super athletic Zay Flowers. Xavier Worthy went 5th pick of 5th round. And John in chat is chiming back in and says, Team 5 is my hero.
So he loves the computer.
Team 5 went
Jesus.
wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver. 5 rounds, 5 wide receivers for Team 5 computer.
This is part of why I kind of hate you.
Don't do it in mocks.
And mocks, yes.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Taking that zero running back strategy serious.
So I should take a running back, and me and Team 5 are going to do a trade. Is that what I'm saying?
That's the only way.
Okay. This one. So this is what I guess this is the one pro of doing mocks. I will say I'm not very pro mock, just because I'm one that I don't think mocks are very helpful if you overdo them. Do like a couple. Don't overdo them and think, oh, I'm going to get him every single time in this mock. I would normally go Rashee Rice, but it's an easy pick here. But with him probably going to be suspended, I don't think I can go him right here. And I'm going to check my rankings real quick because I want to see who I have higher.
Speaking of suspension, we didn't mention it. Jordan Addison, suspension comes out 3 games for the wet and reckless. That's not terrible. 3 games. I mean,
yeah. I mean, I moved him a couple spots down. It's nothing that I'm overreacting to.
Right. Agreed.
All right. I have an idea of what I'm going to go for here.
Gabe with 3 running backs and a quarterback. You got to think wide
tough.
receiver here, right? Or tight end.
You got to consider it.
This is tough for me.
So
I'm going wide receiver here for sure.
But can it be Rashee if you're expecting a suspension? He's going to be your wide receiver 1.
It would easily be Rashee for me right here if he wasn't getting suspended.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
I would have took him instead of Sam Laporta.
Right.
But yeah.
As
your wide receiver 1, can you deal with a big suspension to your best wide receiver on your team?
No, I can't. Not this early. I'm gonna go against Al's better judgment with the running back and receiver stack.
Okay.
I'm gonna go JMO.
Okay. Jameson Williams. Detroit.
I don't love it, but as my number 1 receiver, probably not the best, but I'm hoping my other 4 players ahead of him are going to be studs, and then JMO can give me a cool 15 or 20 every game. And then obviously he'll have his 5 every now and then.
It's kind of wild. 4 days ago, according to Fantasy Pros, it remains possible that Rice is available to open the season until the NFL's internal process is resolved.
His legal battle is so frustrating.
Isn't it weird?
Like at first,
How frustrating would it be if you draft him and like weeks 1 through 3 he's tearing it up, and then they're like 6-game suspension?
like we have
Brutal.
we have a draft 4 days before the season starts.
Yeah,
What do you do if he's still not suspended? Then
I know.
I might take him early, like, and
Right.
just kind of roll with the punches.
Kind of wild. So it went Laporta, James Conner, Zay Flowers, Xavier Worthy, Jamison Williams as a 6th pick in the 5th round. Then back-to-back running backs, David Montgomery, R.J. Harvey.
Can we mention that R.J. Harvey's 5th string on the depth chart right now?
So R.J. Harvey, the first Bronco running back off the board?
Yes.
I don't know what to do with that situation.
So did you hear the news that they put him on the 5th on the depth chart right now?
I did not, but you just did. You just told me.
Yeah. So he's 5th on the depth chart. And look, it's preseason depth chart. They don't mean a thing. I'm just giving him a hard time. R.J. Harvey will find a role in this offense, but he's a rookie, and what the word in camp is right now is his pass pro isn't great. Again, he's a rookie. They don't pass pro in college.
Right.
So he'll be fine.
So I'm sitting here. I got 2 running backs, 2 receivers. There's a few guys out there I'm looking at that are very enticing. I have to get rid of Tet McMillan because of my running back wide receiver stack rule. So
Okay.
Travis Hunter is sitting there. Interesting.
We're gonna have to talk about this running back wide receiver rule you have. I
I
don't
know.
agree with it.
Mixon is there, but you know what? Remember who one of my royalties was? 3 letters, 1 position.
Wow.
You lost me, dog.
Okay, my bad. 3 letters, 2-letter position. I guess they all are. Jeez. Whatever, man. 3 letters, plays in Dallas. He's going to be throwing to George Pickens
okay.
a lot.
Gotcha.
So I'm taking George Pickens here.
There we go.
Boy, that was tough.
I was gonna say George Pickens was not a royalty, but you're saying Dak was a royalty.
Dak was one of my
Okay.
royalties.
Gotcha.
Correct.
I was like, what is he getting at here?
Royalty.
Okay. John on
to
the clock
John.
now.
On to John. So let's talk about R.J. Harvey really quick. J.K. Dobbins is there.
Mm-hmm.
R.J. Harvey's there. Jaleel McLaughlin's there.
Who's listed as the number 2 right now?
Audric Estime is there.
Number 3.
Who's the 4th?
I have no idea.
Tyler Beatty.
Wow. So they have 5 dudes in the room.
No,
right?
they got 6. Blake Watson is also there, who's listed in a tie with R.J. Harvey.
Wow.
For the 5th spot.
So
It's just so much.
that's a room I'm avoiding as best I can. And to have R.J. Harvey as the RB1, AJ is bold.
Don't you think that's a little bit of like
That's bold.
motivation though that put R.J. Harvey at the 5th on the depth chart? Like, hey, rookie,
Are you saying
do
that?
better.
Motivation might be 3rd.
You think it's motivation that?
I think 5th is a message.
I thought you were going to say, don't you think it's motivation for R.J. Harvey that AJ put him as his RB1?
Well,
Like
AJ
AJ
just said something in the chat. Do we want to see what he said?
Here we go.
He said rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, this is one guy in our league, so he's wild.
Listen, Sean
I'll tell you
Payton does produce good fantasy running backs. Right?
John
historically.
went. Oh wow, John went Rice.
There you go, John. I don't hate it. I mean, 5th round,
Yeah.
that's worth a shot. He already has Brian Thomas and Devontae Adams if Rice gets to play.
Yeah.
I strongly considered it before taking Laporta, so I
Not
can't
terrible.
be mad.
Then it went TJ Hawkinson, Joe Mixon to round out round 6. And then at the turn, the first pick of round 7, Tet McMillan, and then Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle all the way down to is this round 6? Round 6. Sorry.
I was hoping to get Waddle.
All the way down to round 6 is kind of wild where he was just a couple of years ago.
I was hoping for Waddle. I think he's going to be a bounce back this year.
I hope that whole offense is. I really do.
I do too, but I do like
Football's more fun when McDaniel and the Dolphins are doing their thing.
Waddle. Yeah. Oh, for sure, especially fantasy.
Aaron Jones off the board to
Off the
John.
board.
Mike 4 is like, you can have him.
Take him. Take him. Okay, so
You're
I was
back on.
hoping that this would happen for me, and it has. I know I mentioned the name Travis Hunter earlier, but I'm trying to diversify my investments here. And I think I'm going to go 3 receiver, 3 running back. I love Isaiah Pacheco, but he was so tough last year. And I'm going to ignore a rule that I have and gonna go. I mean, this isn't a steadfast rule for me. I just don't necessarily like drafting rookie running backs, but they've been pretty good as of late. So I'm gonna take the dude in New England, Ohio State's Travion Henderson.
Great pick.
Good pick.
Ramondre worries me a little bit, but he wasn't great last year. He fumbles a lot, and I think Henderson will take over the job sooner than later.
Now,
I could see a Bucky Irving second half of the year type for him. And if you're in the fantasy playoffs and you got a guy like Henderson that is running wild, that's very helpful.
for those watching who are thinking, well, Al, you have a 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, and a flex. So you already have your 2 running backs, 2 wide receiver, and flex. And then you just drafted your first bench spot. You want to talk the process of that for those that are questioning that maybe?
I know we said 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I have such a bad habit of thinking through wide receivers because I've been in that league format forever.
Right.
But to get a guy like Travion Henderson on your bench, when you took a guy like Christian McCaffrey who has injury concerns.
I was gonna say, why are you whispering
so loud?
We all know it.
Chuba Hubbard, who feels scary, although he's been good for 2 years. So you just want to kind of lock up any question marks. I feel very comfortable with my wide receiver, so that's why I went with that running back instead of a wide receiver on the bench.
And more possible, you just don't want to reach for a quarterback or tight end because you can get a good one later.
Correct.
So I'm here. I have a wide receiver hole in my. This is tough. I don't know about the 0 wide receiver draft I
For
just
this
did,
year.
but it's fun. It's a mock. It's fun. I actually like this. There are some names I do like. I'm considering. So I'll run through it. There are reports out of camp. Again, how much do you want to believe those? We'll find out. Travis Hunter looks amazing at receiver, they said. My concern is I don't know how much receiver he's going to play. That's my concern with him. If I knew he was going to play 80% of offensive snaps, I would say absolutely. All right, buy me in. I can take that. I'm staying away from Olave because of the quarterback concern. Addison just got suspended, or else he would be a contender here. The 3 names I'm looking at here are Judy, Ridley, and Godwin. Godwin's a little scary because he's practicing, but they're also saying they might take it slow with him. He might miss a game or 2 just to make sure he's rehabbing from the broken leg. Calvin Ridley with the rookie quarterback. Jerry Jeudy with the round table quarterback possibilities there.
Yep, Tyler Huntley, yep.
Sure.
I'm going to go who I believe has the highest upside here. I'm going to go with Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, that's what I would have done too.
Yeah.
Of those guys, I would have went. So after the Henderson pick, it went DeAndre Swift, Devonta Smith, Calvin Ridley, Patty Mahomes, and now Mike 4 back on the clock here, round 6, pick 9.
Dang, John doesn't like Team 5 anymore. They took a quarterback instead of a receiver. But he still might love it because they didn't take a
5 receivers and a quarterback.
Hey.
Team 5, you are insane.
Me and Team 5 will work a trade somewhere.
You are insane, Team 5. Wow.
Mike 4, what are you thinking over there? What names pop out to you? You need a flex, right? You need a tight end?
I like Travis Hunter. I mean, yeah. He's a stud.
Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter's the biggest.
But.
See, because you went running back heavy on yours.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was me, like, I'm going to take Addison, and I'm going to keep him on my bench for 3 weeks. And
I like it.
Then I got somebody there. So that's my
I'm not mad. And you can still,
thought process.
You might still be able to get Travis Hunter next round.
Right. Hunter's a tough one.
I don't know. That's
To
what I'm
measure.
saying. It's tough. Like, there's 2 ways you can get hurt now, right?
Yeah.
On offense and on defense. It's kind of like.
Yeah. I just don't know how much he's going to play.
Travis Kelce off after Jordan Addison. A slimmed up Happy Gilmore 2 star Travis Kelce. Taylor Swift boyfriend Travis Kelce.
He did a great job in that movie.
I thought he was not great.
I got to be honest. I
I
still
thought
haven't seen it.
hilarious.
It's a good movie. It's worth the watch in my opinion.
I've heard some really bad reviews.
I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's not that funny." I'm like, "Well, rewatch the first one and realize that it's great."
I had
because-
a blast. Laughed my ass off.
Yeah, you got to realize all the callbacks that happen, the kind of the synchronicities of what happened in the first one. They kind of did a little bit of the same in the second one. So you got to watch the first again to remind yourself, because we all have that nostalgic like Happy Gilmore, the first one was the most hilarious movie we've ever seen. And blah, blah. We were like 12. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, well, I wasn't 12, but
Or were you like 10?
I don't know.
6?
When did it come out? 90 something?
I think it was 99.
I was single digit still.
Yeah, I mean, I was 11.
90 what?
I think it was 99, I think.
Oh, I was 9 then.
I think.
Ray, what are you thinking over there?
Come on, Ray.
While we're over here analyzing.
Come on,
Happy
Ray. We got Happy
Gilmore
Gilmore too. We turned into a movie podcast.
Yeah, I like Pacheco too, and
Yeah.
then the Travis Hunter talk. I'm trying to talk myself out of taking Travis Hunter. Essentially, is because that's where I want to go, but I don't want to. So, if that makes sense, this is what's going on in my brain right now. I do like Pacheco, so I think I'm leaning that way. I do tend to try and build up my running backs more so than my receivers because I feel like you can hit receivers later in the draft a little easier than you can running backs. So
Also get injured a little less, the wide receivers.
Yeah.
So good to have
I
more
like
running backs.
I definitely like to stack up on running backs. I think I'm gonna go Pacheco here.
Not a bad move.
He's another bounce back candidate for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is great value for Pacheco. For a starting starting running back on a winning team,
Same. Yep.
great value.
And then I guess here's where we take the flyer and go Travis Hunter.
Look, you got them both.
See how it goes.
You got
Look
them
at
both.
that.
Yeah. I also strongly consider Tony Pollard there, but 2 running backs in a flex. I didn't really feel like I should take 4 there.
Tony Pollard's a guy. I think if you go 0 running back strategy, I like Tony Pollard.
Yeah. I like
What's
him.
crazy is the guy that took Tony Pollard, Team 3, has Chase Brown, Amarian Hampton, James Conner, Tony Pollard.
I like those 4 running backs actually. Though.
And then he also has Jamar
Look great.
Chase, Lamar Jackson, and Travis Kelce. That's a
That's
dangerous
solid,
team.
Solid
That's
squad.
I mean, he can't play all 4 of those running backs.
No, but I'm not sold on Kelsey. But yeah, that's a really good team. I was gonna say I had pick 3. I had pick 3, but no, I had 2 and 4.
After Pacheco went Jerry Jeudy, Chris Olave at the turn. Then Travis Hunter, Tony Pollard, Evan Ingram.
I see what you did there, Mike 4.
You like that?
I do see what you did there.
There's a stack. There's a stack.
Stack them.
Quarterback, tight end.
I like it.
I'm gonna try it this year. Well, on
Why
this
not?
mock.
I think someone who has 2 picks, or we have 2 Broncos fans in our Yahoo league.
Yes.
They're gonna fight you over this.
It's okay. It's okay.
I think I really like the stack of a quarterback with a receiver. I love that stack.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things to try to do.
So, if I'm gonna be honest, I really want to do something just to upset AJ.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna let him have him because it's a mock. You know, I if I have this team in reality, I need to get another receiver. I feel very confident about my running backs: Gibbs, Jacobs, and Kyron. I would argue I probably have the best 3 running backs. And that's just how I would feel if I had this team. So I need to stack on receivers because that's probably my weak spot. Is there a tight end? Let me look at tight end real quick. No, I want to wait. What did I got to see
But
what
we're
AJ
only
said.
doing 9 rounds too, remember?
I don't. If that's who I think it is, AJ, then I was thinking about taking him, but I'll let you have him. I'm gonna 9 rounds. God, this is hard now. And now I see a guy like Debo. Oh, never mind. I see where I'm going with this. Are you ready to hate me?
Sure.
Are you ready to really just
Yeah.
hate this pick?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna pick him.
Round 7, pick 6. Oh, God. Dude, a joker. One of
All
my
3
jokers.
of you.
Stephon
All
Diggs.
3 of you.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I couldn't have planned that. I wish Mike 4 had him camera.
Ugh.
That was great. Oh, I know I made the right pick now.
Team 7 went Quinshawn Judkins.
Yep,
And
that's
then-
AJ. That's who I was thinking of taking.
And then AJ went Caleb Johnson, which is who I would have went with.
Me
and
and-
already had 4 running backs.
Well, now you know.
Yep. So I like Caleb Johnson a lot this year, but with the 3 running backs, so I probably, if he was there still at this point, I would have taken him, but
And,
I don't think he will get there. But
and
we'll see.
two rookies. Didn't you just say you didn't take Hampton because he's a rookie?
I don't really like taking rookie running backs yet. But,
You're gonna take 2.
Interesting.
but I was going to take 2.
Interesting.
Nice.
Look, rules are made to be broken.
Yeah, I see
You know?
that.
That's fair.
So now I'm looking at 3 wide receivers, 3 running backs. So I need a quarterback and a tight end, obviously.
You're like Leo in Inception, where they tell you not to do all these things, but yeah, he does them.
Mm-hmm.
I rewatched that movie. Great movie.
This is super interesting here for me at this point because, I'm not super concerned with filling out my starting roster. before I get good bench depth.
Got to build depth.
So we're looking at, I got a couple guys here. I'm looking at Jacoby Myers. I'm looking at Brian Robinson Jr.
I like that one.
And I'm looking at Khalil Shakir.
I like that. Side note, did you guys watch the Bills Hard Knocks?
No, I need to. Was it good?
It was good. I
That
actually
was
liked
last
it.
night, right?
I
Premiere?
totally forgot Josh Palmer was there.
Yep. Yeah, he arrived.
I like that for Josh Allen.
I think I'm going to pick a local. We are based in Las Vegas. I'm going to go Jacoby Myers with
Great
Geno
pick.
Smith
Great pick.
and hope that he can stick to the wide receiver one here in town.
Do you think he ends up the number one wide receiver at the end of the year?
For the Raiders?
Yeah.
I'm hoping so, but I don't know.
Okay. He's a name I've heard of from a couple people.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people are actually relatively high on him.
Yeah.
I love Jacoby. I had him. He's like my wide receiver 4 or 5 every time. I feel like he's just sitting on the waiver wire, and I always take him.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
Mr. Helm is on the clock. All running backs and receivers so far, 3-3. So no quarterback, no tight end. I should probably tell them we're only going 9. Well, AJ's on the phone, so he hears
Yep.
we're going 9 rounds.
Only
I'll tell
9 rounds. We could drop it in the chat too if we need.
I'm just gonna text him.
But with only going 9 rounds, it is going to make me have a reach, I think. But we'll see.
Oh, I'm gonna reach on my next 2.
Yeah.
And do we
just to
fill
have guys we want to talk about? Yeah.
do we have to feel obligated to fill out our roster? Or like if you don't draft a quarterback, you can wait, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't.
Fair.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think we should feel obligated.
Okay.
Because I mean, I would just say, what's your thought process? Like, who would you be looking at later?
Yep. I hear you.
Debo. He picked an offensive lineman.
So Debo Samuel, Khalil Shakir, Chris Godwin, Brian Robinson Jr., Tyrone Tracy.
Joker.
To start the 8th round was Robinson, Tyrone Tracy.
There was a report that said Tyrone Tracy's looking like the number 1 running back, though.
Yeah,
And I
he's
think-
good, but he's loose with the ball, and
But I heard Scadaboo's hurt too.
yeah, he is.
So
He's hurt.
I will say this. I said it's not significant with training camp reports, but if a rookie is hurt, I do think that hurts their value a little bit. I think it just takes them a little longer to get going into the season. Like, look for maybe a rookie now to get going week 6 if they have a training camp injury.
New York Giants rookie running back Cam Scadaboo was listed as the team's third string running back in their first unofficial depth chart.
Is that
He's
motivation?
dealing with an injury. Has recently undergone an MRI to evaluate his hamstring. He's listed behind Tyrone Tracy and Devin Singletary. John is on the clock.
Yeah, and I just texted him only 9 rounds, and he texted me back what? Like he didn't understand. Like I was speaking Spanish.
He's got
Nueve número rounds, John. I don't know how to say
Four.
that in Spanish.
4 wide receivers, 3 running backs so far.
Just
And
pick.
at this point, right, it's like a depth decision.
I mean, yeah.
Right? I mean,
well,
there is a quarterback at the top of our ADP that has been sitting there for a hot one.
so you and John are pretty much mirror images of each other.
Shout out, John.
So I'd say you two are going to battle for a quarterback. Team 5 needs a quarterback, or I'm sorry, a tight end and a quarterback.
Shout
I
out,
need
John.
a tight end.
Ricky.
Did he take Ricky?
Ricky.
He must listen to the podcast.
He must listen to the pod. He knows what's going on.
So now we're sitting here, round 8. I know we said we're not obligated to fill our roster out and
Right.
such, but I mean, this guy is one of my royalties. I have a wide receiver that is paired with him.
Do it.
Do I do it this early? Do I do it this early in the 8th round? How far
Mm.
down do we think he could actually go
Well, let's see. So
before I pick?
you have-
His ADP is currently 119.3.
3 teams need quarterbacks,
Mhm.
and you still have Baker out there. So I think
I
Baker
know.
gets taken for sure before him. I thought you were looking at Baker.
I like Dak a lot.
I know you do.
A lot this year.
And that's your guy. Take him. You know what I mean?
But in the 8th round, is that a little early? I know, like I said, we're not trying to fill out the
In-
roster in a real draft.
In a real draft, I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
But again, for the mock purposes and the podcast purposes, do it. Do it.
Okay.
Mike
well,
Flores said if you like your
if
guy.
that feels a little early,
Same,
I need
man,
a
like-
tight end.
Stand on your throne.
I need a tight end, and Gabe has sold me a little bit on this cat.
Oh,
Tyler
my.
Warren.
Me and AJ are both going to jump you.
Tyler Warren off the board.
I know. Well, actually, he took Kittle, so he probably wouldn't have taken him. But I was definitely going to take him right now.
And he was his ADP was right around this point, anyways.
You just ruined my whole mock.
You're welcome.
I don't even want to do this anymore.
I think you ruined your mock at the first round.
Don't even start. Wow, you're saying Gibbs was a bad pick?
No.
Wow.
You're right. My bad.
And you took McCaffrey. Don't you start.
You took McCaffrey, bro.
I think you might have just ruined AJ's draft too, to be honest with you. He might have been looking at a double tight end.
AJ's pissed.
He might be. I know I am.
There was a year where my dad won our Yahoo League with 2 tight ends all year. You know who those tight ends were?
Aaron
Had to be
Hernandez.
Jimmy Graham.
Nope, Jimmy Graham was one of them.
I'm going to guess the other one was Gronk.
Nope. AJ said that was going to be his pick, Tyler Warren.
You already have a tight end.
It was Antonio Gates and Jimmy Graham.
Antonio Gates.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Shout
Hall
out.
of Famer.
Yeah.
They scored a lot. He also had, I think, Marcus Colston and Drew Brees that year. That
Jesus.
Saints offense was crazy.
And if I remember correctly, he had the number 1 pick. And shout out to your dad.
Dude, I think he went Brees number 1.
He goes Breeze number 1 every year. So he took Breeze first pick.
Nice.
He just didn't care. And
He
loved
didn't.
him for it.
Yep.
He just
We
didn't
knew.
care.
We knew what he was going to do.
No,
He had his guys. Larry Fitzgerald would go early.
I'll never forget.
Marcus Colston would go early because of him.
I think that was the year I tried to convince him. I promise you can get him in the second round. Or
Yep,
third
and
round.
he didn't want to believe
And
you.
no, he didn't. He didn't
Nope.
think.
I was on the Marcus Colston train. That was
Yeah, that's a good
nice.
train.
Yeah.
That's a good train.
All right, so now I'm gonna wait for my tight end because you just ruined my dreams.
So after Tyler Warren, it went Matthew Golden, and then there goes Laser Baker Mayfield.
Actually, I lied. I think I'm gonna take my tight end right now
I would have loved for Baker to fall to me here, but yeah. that's
because I'm scared if I have to roll with Jonnu or Njoku because I'm gonna listen to Ray, and I'm gonna go Mark Andrews.
All
I'm
right.
gonna play it safe.
All right, and then Jonnu went off right after that. Mike 4 on the clock. I'm gonna bring up something with teammate, aka AJ. He took RJ Harvey and Matthew Golden, both first running back off the board for the Broncos, first wide receiver off the board for the Packers. 2 rookies that they have a lot of competition around them, right? So that feels a little risky. Both those rooms are crowded, right? So Matthew Golden being the first Packer wide receiver off the board, is he going to be their top wide receiver at the end of the year? I don't know. Is RJ Harvey going to be the top? Those are risky picks to me, but, you got to risk it sometimes.
I like Golden.
I'm not a big proponent of him because of the room around him.
Honestly, I almost had him as the best receiver in this draft class.
If he landed somewhere else, I would have been.
I think Travis Hunter would be better. If Travis Hunter was a full-time receiver, he's better. But I actually think Matthew Golden's better than Tet.
Huh.
I just think Tet, in fantasy-wise, I take Tet. I'm talking just pure talent.
Sure.
I
yeah.
think Golden's a better receiver.
Yeah, but the
talent-wise.
opportunity, right? He's in a crowded room.
Yeah, but at the same time, it sounds like Christian Watson's going to take a little bit of time to recover from his ACL. I don't think he's going to start the season. I'm sorry.
He's never lived up to it anyways.
And I'm sorry. I don't think your boy Romeo is
yeah.
1 or 2.
Yep.
I think it's Jaden Reed and Matthew Golden.
Interesting. That's a small one too.
I think,
At wide receiver, like height wise, those
Yeah.
dudes are small.
but I do like Golden.
It went Jonnu, Cooper Kupp to Mike 4, Jawan Jennings, team 3, and Ray is back on the clock. And then we have one more pick each on the backside of this. A name that we won't probably see drafted here is a rookie wide receiver that plays in Houston, Higgins. I'm pretty high on.
Yeah,
I
you
think
probably won't see him.
Higgins finishes higher than Matthew Golden this year. Is that wild to say? Opportunity based.
Can we make a side bet on that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm keeping all my side bets this year. By the way, I've
Yeah.
made so many, and
Higgins.
I'm
Higgins will finish ahead of Matthew Golden.
Can we
This
shake that on camera?
year. Yeah, on camera.
Lunch
Lunch.
sounds good,
Linner?
or whatever works. Yeah, dinner, brunch,
Yeah.
whatever you want to feed me.
Weekend Rager? What do you got, Ray? What are you
I
looking
have
at here?
no idea here.
He's lost. He's lost in
Completely
the
just
sauce.
Lost.
Is this your first mock of the season?
No.
Oh, okay.
But No, I haven't mocked from this position
From 2.
before. Yeah, 2. So this is interesting.
Your royalty's still out there. Do one of them.
I know.
Yep.
I'm leaning that way. I also kind of like Josh Downs here, but
Okay.
Oh, you have 2 more picks.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
And you don't even know what to do with one of them.
I know that's insane.
I mean, at this point, it's just go get your guys. At this point, I don't even worry about ADP.
Let's get my guy.
Yep. There you go. Look at that. Probably happy you did because look what Team 1 did.
Mike 4, how upset are you right now? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Ooh, I'm about a 12 on that one. dude.
12. Was that your next pick?
Yeah, but that's all right.
So
I
when-
got somebody else.
Jordan Mason, then at the turn, Travis Etienne, Jalen Warren. So 3 running backs. Boom, boom, boom. Back to Ray at pick 2. And the 9th round, which is going to be the last round of our mock draft today.
And I have no quarterback.
You have no quarterback.
And I'm not going to take mine because, look, just looking at the ADP on this site, Brock Purdy's still sitting there. He's got 3 people in front of him.
Yeah.
I'd get him in the 10th round, so I'm not going to take
Get him
him
on
here.
the waiver
Yep.
wire.
Yeah, let's settle down over there. Let's settle down over there. So I think here we're going to get crazy. Take a flyer.
We like crazy.
We like crazy.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yanked right
Stand
out
on
of
that
my
throne.
queue.
Oh, and Downs right after.
Yanked right out of my queue. There went down.
No. What do you think? What do we think of Jawan Jennings up there? Team 3 in round 8.
That's a really good pick.
I like
Yeah.
I mean, Ayuk, I don't think he's going to start the season healthy, right?
Mm.
So it's Juwan and Ricky. And
But
Juwan is
Is
more
he
of the
still
true
asking
guy.
for a trade though?
Yeah, but I think it's similar to Terry McLaurin. We'll see. I
Yeah.
don't think he gets moved. I hope not. I think it would have been a lot more front of mind, right? It's not really getting reported as heavy anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
So hopefully it doesn't get moved.
So
Josh Down, Javonte Williams, Najee Harris.
my starting roster's filled out. I'm just going for depth at this point. And again, I just feel like I have a 3-headed monster at running back. So I'm not concerned at this time. So I'm going to keep going with wide receiver depth in case I'm wrong on any of the Jameson Williams, Calvin Ridley, or Stephon Diggs pick I made.
Yep.
I'm stuck between 2 guys here. And it's Jaden Reed.
Okay. Or
I'm starting to get a little scared of this Indianapolis Colts offense. There's some rumblings that Anthony Richardson,
is maybe going to be the starter.
there's some rumblings. He's starting this week, and then Daniel Jones starting next week.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm kind of backing off the Colts a little bit because if I knew Daniel Jones was starting, I'd pick Pittman here.
Yep. Okay.
But I'm gonna.
Well, maybe we will see our Houston guy then. He's in that range as well.
He's coming up. I'm gonna go Jaden Reed here.
Jaden Reed.
I do love me some Jaden Reed.
Was there any thought of Egbuka at all?
No.
Wow.
I mean, I like Egbuka, but that's another room that's
Opportunity,
crowded.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, you got Evans, you got Godwin, Bucky, Otten. He's like 5th on that list.
All right. So I went Jaden Reed to you, Jared Goff, Kyler Murray. So now at this point, I don't have my quarterback yet. I'm a little bit freaking out, right, that other quarterbacks could go. John needs a quarterback,
Brock Purdy's available.
but then the other 2 teams after that
This
don't.
guy Dak is still available.
Brock is still
Is
out
Dak
there.
still-
Dak
oh.
is still there. I'm going to take my hot filling on Dak and pair it with George Pickens and round out my starting roster with Dak Prescott.
Love that. That's a great pick right there. That's good
So,
value.
9th round, 3 straight quarterbacks.
You might have been able to wait next round too.
Yep, but we're not going there.
Right now, I know.
Jalen Warren, Cam Scatterboot, Josh Downs, Javonte Williams, Najee Harris, Jaden Reed, Jared Goff, Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott, John on the clock with the 10th pick of the 9th round.
And
And then we're rounding it out, basically.
John's going 0 quarterback tight end strategy right now. And I'm not mad at it because I'll be honest, I'm going to wait on tight end. That would be my number one advice to everybody. Wait on a tight end.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
I love Trey McBride, but 2nd round is kind of high when you can get an elite running back or receiver at that point.
Yep. So that's what it's what are you trading for, right? Trey McBride isn't that much better than the tight end 6.
Yeah.
But you can get a running back 12 that's that much better than a running back 20.
The value difference of running back and receiver in their round 2 versus a tight end from like you said, tight end 1 versus tight end 5 versus RB 10 versus RB 15 or 20.
Yep.
Is so big. Like, it's way bigger than it should be.
It is. So it went David Njoku with John, then Brandon Ayuk and Colston Loveland to round out the 9th round.
I know we're stopping there, but I would have missed on Purdy. So.
would've.
Yes, you. I saw that.
Yeah, and they can see it too if they're watching visually on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. If you're listening to us, we do have a YouTube. We'll drop the links in the description, but the YouTube is currently titled Throne Breaks. It will be changed to Watch the Throne Fantasy Football, but as of right now, search Throne Breaks on YouTube. Find us there, like it, subscribe it, comment, help us out. Follow us on social as well. TikTok, Watch the Throne Fantasy Football. Instagram, currently Throne Breaks, going to be rebranded as well. But please follow, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Check out the website, thronefantasyfootball.com. If you want to sponsor us, we're going to try to get sponsorship rolling. Please reach out to myself or Ray or Gabe. They're tagged on every social media post that we have out there. We'd love to work together. That would be great, and we'd really appreciate it. This was the mock draft episode. Any surprises? Any unhappiness? Happiness?
I kind of low-key regret my Tyreek Hill pick a little. And I don't know if I should or not, but I'm definitely second-guessing making that pick.
Was it because you went running back? You felt pressured to go receiver
A little
there?
bit, yeah.
Yeah, I love the 3-headed running backs. The 0 wide receiver strategy is kind of tough. There was a guy I was hoping fall to me. I was hoping to get DK in the 5th. I would have been very happy if DK fell to me in the 5th. So that strategy went out the board. I say going with the strategy, and I say don't mock as much as you can, or don't mock infinitely. Like, just do a couple mocks.
Sure.
But at the same time, you got to be prepared for everything. Just be prepared for everything. Don't assume anything. You never know what anyone's thinking. Just be ready for everything that comes at you.
Yeah, I didn't get too many surprises. I'm pretty happy with my roster. I do think that there's a little bit like that team 5 with the running or all those wide receivers. No one's going to do that in a real draft.
No.
But, I think it all shook out fairly reasonably. I think there was a couple reaches. Maybe I had one with Chuba, but overall, I think it was good prep work.
At the end of the day, go get your guy.
Good job, boys.
If you like him, go get him.
Mike 4, are you happy with your team? Unhappy?
I like it, dude.
Yeah?
I like it.
Very good.
If this was your team in Yahoo, you're ecstatic?
I'd be okay with that.
You'd be okay with it?
So I did 2 mock drafts, and I did them both with running backs. So this is the first time to go, okay,
That you went
let me
to-
go wide receiver.
Yep.
Let me see what's out there. And, kind of surprised that there was still a lot of running. But then again, you have a team that's got, 5 wide receivers.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, come on. So
Right. Truth.
Yep.
Well, let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
That was fun. We'll be back next week again, every single week. If you have something you want us to talk about, share it in the comments too. We come up with show ideas, and we'd love some input from you guys. So until next time, watch the Throne Fantasy Football. Peace.